It's time for the news. Professional golfer Robert Garrigus, he says he was suspended for using medical cannabis to treat his back pain and his knee pain. Now it's calling on the PGA to reconsider the ban on cannabis. And I've spoken about this all throughout the show from inception, that these athletes would reap the benefits the most from cannabis because of the healing properties of it. Now, speaking of the same healing properties, I know this is the news, but I finally got an MRI. And it turns out I'm just a fucking fiend. My pain isn't that much. It's not a real, it's a temporary athletic pain. Like my joint pains, I thought it was something serious. After months of thinking it's serious, it turns out it's not. It's gonna heal if I just stop doing what the fuck I keep doing, which I kind of refuse to stop doing.'t it's not serious, which I'm happy about. That has nothing to do with this news. PGA Tour, smoking weed, It's weird because all these doctors have been trying to shoo me off. Like I look young, I'm athletic, I'm like, nothing's wrong with you, dog. I'm like, no. Give me those pills. Give me those pills. I feel pain. Give me them all pills. Crunch them. Give me the pills. Don't know. I want to hear you. Give me the pills. Give me those pills. Nah, I'm joking though. No opioids for me, thank you. Unless you got some for free. Oh, golfer Robert Garrigus. We're moving on, dog. So in another news, Weedmaps is opening a museum of weed in Hollywood, and it's gonna open on August 3rd in the heart of Hollywood. And let me read the description. I think they wrote this. Okay, I'm getting ready to read this. The museum will immerse visitors in a series of interactive and informative exhibits that tells the story of the growers, the stoners, and activists who expanded knowledge of the plant and kept the movement alive despite decades of government prohibition and propaganda. Do you like my reading voice? Well, it's going to be open on August 3rd, and I'm definitely going to check it out. Probably not on... Oh, God, that's loud. I'm going to check it out. Probably not on August 3rd, but, it's going to be open, so I'll check it out. You know what museum I've checked out? The Museum of Death. It's in Hollywood. It's weird. It's fucking weird. It's something, it's not for everybody, obviously, because you're just going to go into a museum where... I checked it out years ago when I was, young and going through those stages in life where I was looking for meaning in life. So I wanted to get closer to death, see what that's about. So you go in a museum. That's a hard word for me. Museum. So you go in a museum of just watching a whole bunch of people die, people killing, watching videos of death. It's kind of, I guess you become a little numb to death after you go through it and realize sometimes it's natural. Sometimes. That has nothing to do with that news, but the Museum of Weed is going to be out in Hollywood. I hope it's not too close to the Museum of Death, because that's not something you want to go to high. That'll fuck with you if you go to a Museum of Death high, unless you're already into that shit. There's some people into some shit, There's really a lot of people into some shit, man.
Trust me, there's some people.
Keep it short, stupid.